Right on. Is it still going? Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. Oh, yeah. Awesome. What's up, everybody on YouTube? I'm a little late, but we're heading down to the No Kings protest because it looks like there were a lot of people there. So we're gonna go check it out, see what we can see. Hope you all are having a lovely day. It's a beautiful day in Boulder, Colorado. Great day to remind everybody that we don't bow down to kings in America. Probably about 3 or 4 minutes away from being there, but there were a lot of people walking by me already with signs, so I just figured I would go ahead and start the stream, and we'll catch the whole atmosphere. We're coming up on Pearl Street and Broadway in Boulder, if you want to locate that on a map. A little view of the mountains. Pearl Street and Broadway. What's up, Fidama? I know it's been too long. But you know I'm waiting like everybody else for the season to start. But in the meantime, we're always wanting to document any of the important happenings around Boulder that we can show up for. So that's what we're gonna do today. So this is Spruce and Broadway in Boulder. If you want to look it up, we're coming up on Pearl Street and Broadway. And I'm walking as fast as I can. We're a couple of minutes away from where the rally is at. But see, there have been people with signs all along the way, so I wanted to capture the environment on the way there. I saw some Instagram stories that looked like a ton of people were out. So the rally is like spreading all the way to Pearl Street, which is awesome. That's a look at Pearl Street and Broadway in Boulder. So the rally is spread all multiple blocks. We're just getting apparently to the edge of it. Lots of people are out today fighting for democracy, standing up against fascism, tyrants, wannabe dictators. No kings, that's right. All right, Colorado, stand up. there's a money for a parade, there's money for Medicaid. Yeah, in case you guys were confused about Boulder, Boulder's showing up today, in case anybody was confused. Hell yeah, Boulder. Let's go. It's like a parade of people. This is my America, baby. This is our America. This is the golden rule, liberty and justice for all America right here. All right, we're gonna keep walking. We're gonna show you guys the whole scene today. We will find the entire perimeter. Yes, ma'am. Amen, BD Hall. Amen. That man is a traitor. He's a coward. He's a loser. He's a con man. He's a sexual abuser. He's a fraud in every way. And you see how Boulder feels about it, in case you guys were confused. Now you guys know how Boulder feels. Y'all know what Boulder's about. Peace, unity, democracy, inclusivity, human rights. All right, guys, so we're finding like the edges of the rally. We're gonna walk all the way around it to get a sense of how big it is and how wide it's stretching. And in the little in-between moments, like right now, I'll catch up with you guys and see what you're saying in the chat. But we're live in Boulder. I want you to see how Boulder represents the type of city Boulder is. We stand up for democracy, against fascism, pro-inclusivity, pro every kind of good, hardworking, peaceful person who wants to come here and improve our society. Against kings. Boulder will never kneel to a king. Denver will never kneel to a king. Colorado will never kneel to a king. California will never kneel to a king. If you can't say the same for your state, I recommend you work on fixing that or get out. It's past arguing with these people. They've shown us who they are. There's nothing left to argue about. There's only organizing and doing. All right, we're gonna jog. I might be going the wrong way. Yeah, I'm going the wrong way. I'm gonna jog this way. All right, bear with me. We're jogging.
This was all film, right?
BD, thank you so much. That's amazing. I had to stop and scroll. I thought I saw a super chat. Thank you so much. All right, we're gonna jog. So I won't see you guys in the chat for a second. We're gonna get around the edge of this, see how big it is. All right, we're jogging.
Probably organize that.
Okay, so it looks like it's all concentrated on Broadway. That's Broadway up there. We're gonna go under this bridge. We'll flip back around, see if it's all on Broadway. All right, there's Broadway up there. Linda, you could be proud of Boulder today. My home too. I'm so proud. This is so much more than I hoped for or expected. It seems like everybody's been scared into silence, and it's good to see that together we are strong and ready to stand up for democracy. All right, guys, so we'll go back to Broadway, but we're gonna just see how far the signs are going. It looks like they might be all over downtown Boulder today. We're gonna jog through the park. I'll give you guys a view from up here on the hill. So I'm walking back towards Broadway. This is the Boulder Clamshell or the Boulder Amphitheater. All right, so in a second, we're gonna see how far down Broadway it goes. But for right now, we're gonna see, this is Canyon over here. If you wanna look us up on a map, Broadway and Canyon, Boulder, Colorado, no Kings protest. "15 years in Boulder, I have never seen anything this big. I've never seen any type of street protest this big in the last 15 years. So people are starting to spread down Canyon. There's Canyon and 13th. So between Canyon and Broadway and Canyon and 13th, this is how far the street line is going, and you can see it's much more concentrated between Canyon and Pearl, between Canyon and Arapahoe or Walnut, sorry. So we're gonna make our way along the lines. You guys, let me know if there's anything specific that you want to see. Can I get your shirt? Awesome. Oh yeah.
I'm kind of worried
I would pitch in, yeah, $10 for everyone. Yeah.
Yeah, it's inspiring. It's inspiring. Hell yeah, bro. All right, so Broadway and Arapahoe to Broadway and Pearl, starting to spread up and down Canyon, now spreading farther than Arapahoe. I see the end of the line over there. The biggest turnout I've ever seen, I've been in Boulder for 15 years. I've never seen anything. I don't think I've ever seen half of this many people turn out for any kind of demonstration or a rally or a protest. I got here when Occupy Wall Street was happening, and that was a 50th, not even comparable. All right, we're gonna cross the street. Get the perspective from the other side. Looks like we just missed the crosswalk, so we will hang out with this beautiful view for a moment, catch up with the chat. Thank you guys. Drop in the chat wherever in the world you're tuning in from. Very curious to know what's going on in your cities and your states, where you're tuning in from. Let me know while we've got a minute here.
As I'm doing that,
All right, drop where you guys are tuning in from in the chat. Let me know where you're watching from. Linda's been here for 30 years. She said this is remarkable. Linda, have you ever seen a turnout this big for anything in 30 years? I have not in 15 years seen anything even close to this. Nothing comparable. No2CO from Austin, Texas. What's up, No2CO? Okay, now it's stretching down farther down Broadway, so we're gonna go and capture it from side to side, end to end, because it's just building throughout the middle. So as we go back and forth, we'll just keep seeing how big this gets. It was supposed to end at 1 o'clock. It does not look like that's going to happen, which is a beautiful thing. All right, we're live from Boulder. Jen is watching from Boulder. Jen, have you ever seen anything like this in Boulder before? BD from Detroit, but waiting to board a flight in Miami. Wishing you safe and happy travels today, and hope this gives you a little inspiration on your way. All right, Austin, Texas, stand up. It's a beautiful thing. You're gonna live stream it? I'll watch it. I wanna see it. It looked like nobody else was live streaming Boulder, but there were pictures on Instagram showing how many people had come out, so I had to come and capture it, and I'm glad I did. Okay, so we're spreading down Broadway. This is the west side of Broadway. If it gets bigger around here, we'll come back and capture it, but it gets very dense going from Broadway down to Canyon and Pearl. This is Broadway and Arapahoe. Day, I guess you don't have eyes. It's all ages. All ethnicities. Boulder is predominantly white, but we got to change that. You got to change that. Boulder embraces immigrants. It embraces everybody. Boulder stands for all people. All people are welcome here. All people are supported here. If you're peaceful, if you're a good citizen, you believe in democracy and justice and the rule of law, you are welcome in Boulder. And that's what we're seeing today. If you're a simp for a king or a dictator, you're still welcome here. You'll just be drowned out and stopped if you try to do some heinous shit. All right, we're walking down Broadway towards Pearl. We are between Canyon and Pearl on Broadway in Boulder. I can see the logic in anarchy, but it's just not realistic. It's a cop-out. It's like saying, hey, let's make everything perfect or else I'm not going to participate. That's what libertarianism is. That's what anarchy is. They both make sense. They're both logical. So that's how they catch young people up in this mental snare, is you're like, yeah, we should make everything perfect. It's so obvious. Why don't we do that? Because we have people willing to kneel to kings, dictators, fascists, willing to say the sky is purple when it's blue, willing to say that down is up and down is left is right, willing to say anything with no integrity, no honor, no courage, no spine, no backbone. That's why we can't have anarchy. That's why we can't have libertarianism, because we have those people who are so easily manipulated for the paper that they will, all those things I just said, and that's why we can't have it your way. But the logic is not broken. The logic of anarchy is fine. But then you'll have Donald Trump and Elon Musk being warlords instead of president and government employee. They'll just be straight up warlords in anarchy. And they'll use money the same way, they'll do the same things, except for it would be as unimaginably terrible as anybody could imagine, as we've seen in human history. And we're done with it. We're done arguing about it. We're done trying to go back and forth with the people who've planted their flags and shown us all that they're evil and they support evil. We're done arguing with them. It's time to unite, organize, stand up for democracy, and ignore the evil people. We outnumber them. We're playing their game in their environment, their way, and that's got to stop. All these liberal commentators clutching their pearls every day, making the arguments as if we don't all already understand what it is. That's what I'm tired of. That's what I'm here to say today is, why are we going back and forth with people who have shown us who they are? We don't need to go back and forth. We don't need to preach to the choir. We just need to get all of these people to come together and say, fuck a king, fuck a dictator, fuck a tyrant. It's not gonna happen. Nobody is above the law. The idea that we even have to talk about that is what I'm saying. Like, we're done saying that stuff. Like, that's playing their game. They want to do the most absurd shit, tell the most absurd lies, say the same stupid shit over and over to get us spinning around in circles, chasing our fucking tails. And we just need to organize and come together and stop rehashing the arguments we all already know. We already know. It's crazy women have to stand out here with those signs in 2025. The fuck are we talking about? Fuck are we talking about, y'all? The time for talking is over. The time for doing. Don't even get me started on the Middle East. We can do that another time. Not that it isn't relevant right now, it's always relevant. But right now, we're here, we're live in Boulder. We're covering the No Kings protest. And No Kings applies worldwide. Worldwide. That's right, BD. We got to mobilize and do. Stop talking. Stop pretending like we're surprised every day when they pull the same bullshit every single day. It's another lie. It's another absurdity. And we're supposed to be expected to react to it? No! We're not playing their game in their fucking rigged casino anymore. We have to find our own platforms, our own theaters, our own communities, segregate from the people who have shown us that they're evil. Stop interacting with them. They have planted their flag. We know who they are. You know that no logic gets through to them. Stop it. Focus on focus on these people. Focus on these people in your community. Organize with these people. Unite with these people. Take action with these people. Stop rehashing the arguments. You see all these signs? None of these people need to be convinced of that the sky is blue. Fuck your Uncle Ted. Everybody who's planted their flag for evil, leave them behind. They can come back to us if they want to, if they apologize. In the meantime, ignore them. Focus on the good people. Focus on uniting a strong community of pro-democracy, pro-humanity, pro-science, pro-liberty, anti-king, this is how it starts. This is what needs to happen. Thank you, Trisha Williams. No kings. Fuck a king. As soon as I turn around. All right, we're gonna get back into the mix of it. We're gonna cross the street. This is Broadway and Canyon. Yeah, it's truly all ages out here. It is all ages today. It's the whole city, it feels like. See, they know. All these people, they already know. We don't have to make the same arguments over and over again. We need to unite and organize and take action. The time for talking is over. It's been over for years. Roll this footage in slow-mo and then roll a Trump rally in slow-mo and see which side you think is gonna win. I can see the tourists who weren't expecting this in Boulder today. Did y'all see them? We had a couple walk by who was like, oh, we didn't know this was going on today. We're from somewhere else. All right, this is Broadway and Walnut. Broadway and Walnut in Boulder. Right in the middle of it, I would say. Day, really all we need to do is get corporate money out of politics. It's about that simple, bro. Assuming you're a bro, I apologize. I can't see your icon or your avatar, I just see your name.
She said,
Then the time to play by those rules, Day will be when that happens. Giving up, you can always make an excuse for why somebody should give up. It's just an excuse. If you're a fan of Coach Prime, I don't understand why you'd be making excuses like that. But that's what liberty's about. If you want to make excuses and do nothing and wait for perfection and thumb your nose at everybody until society magically becomes perfect, you can do that. And nothing you've said has seemed that irrational to me, except for you're acting like you're not making excuses for doing nothing. Because we can talk about how fucked up the Democratic Party is, how fucked up a two-party system is. We can talk about all of that when we don't have somebody trying to shred our Constitution and be a king. I'll make that deal with you. We can talk about all of that when we don't have a disgusting, soft, weak, incel draft dodger trying to be our king. Then we can talk about all of that other stuff. That's what I'm on right now. All right, Pearl and Broadway. Pearl and Broadway. Anybody that would argue that protesting doesn't do anything just doesn't know enough about history to argue with. It's as simple as that. That's right, Linda. That is right. That's what it's all about. Solidarity, unity. We don't need to play the social media trolling game. We show up. Look at us. You're not going to fuck with us. You're not going to fuck with democracy. Not here. Not in California. Not in Seattle. Day, if Donald Trump could get away with police and rubber bullets in Boulder, Colorado, he would try it. This city would destroy stormtroopers right now. And then what would happen to the narrative? All of these people expected something like that might happen, and they still showed up. Like, what? What are you gonna do?
Because that was, she just wants to say,
Don't say the phone.
All right, let me get a mountain time zone time check here. My other phone, hold on a second. All right, it's 1 o'clock. That's when it's supposed to end. This was like Day, we do realize that, but we also understand there's an order of operations. And there's reality and there's wishes. Wishes are for fishes. There is an order of operation. There is reality. It is not imagine and manifest, close your eyes, do nothing, and nothing happens. That's not how it works. That's how young, naive, immature people think that it works sometimes when they haven't been through enough real life yet. Yeah, like I said earlier, guys, I'll answer anything that's asked in good faith, but it's time to stop playing dumb with people who've planted their flag for evil. Oh, I gotta get away from the commercial music, y'all. I gotta get away from the commercial music. I gotta talk over it. It's a YouTube thing. They'll demonetize the whole video. If I go over there again, I'll put it on mute. That's about the end of the it's about the end of the concentration of people. So we're just gonna keep crossing the street, walking through it, see what we see, talking to good people, looking at all the signs, documenting this moment in history. One of the things that this channel is definitely always going to do is live stream momentous occasions in Boulder history, whether that's football related, science related, politically related. So we've got concentrations at these two major intersections, and lots of people hanging out, oscillating in between. We've got beautiful Boulder Creek with a tire in it. What the hell? Yeah, so like people like Vance Smith, all of us are done playing dumb with. Like, we're not playing dumb with these morons or these people who are like abjectly evil. It's time to stick together, unite with each other, and organize and take action like this. The time for arguing, for clutching your pearls, for acting shocked when people ask dumb fucking questions like, how is Trump acting like a king? The time for playing dumb with that bullshit is over. That's their casino. That's their rigged football field. We're not playing on it anymore. We're talking to each other. We're organizing. We're turning our back on the people who've shown us that they're evil and that they serve evil and kneel to evil. And we're done with them. Until they say they're sorry and they change their ways and they want to come be on the good team, It's fuck them. They've shown us who they are. You gotta believe them, y'all. Don't play dumb with them anymore. The whole thing, all the way up to Donald Trump, is they're all seeking attention that they never got from their fathers. And that's fine. Like, not getting attention is a real thing and it creates real impact. But people who use that as an excuse to lash out at other people, to support evil, to overthrow democracy, to take people's rights away, to dehumanize large swaths of people, fuck those people. Don't play dumb with them. Don't argue with them. They have no sincerity. They want attention. They crave your attention. And we are here in Boulder to say, stop playing dumb with them. You see all the signs. Everybody gets it. We don't need to convince ourselves. We don't need these liberal talking heads every day pretending to be shocked by the most recent dumb fuck dictatorial wannabe tyrant lie Trump has told. We don't need to go back and forth. We don't need to go around in circles. We all know what the score is. What we need to do is show up, organize on our own turf, in our own environments, exclude fascists, ignore them, unify, and take action. Yeah, anybody on YouTube in a chat can say they're from Boulder. You can see how the city feels. It's obvious. I'm out here. Where are you at? In a basement somewhere, probably in some other state or the middle of nowhere. We see how Boulder feels today, right now. Here it is. You hear the cars, you see the signs, you see the people. 15-year Boulder resident, never seen anything like this. We have 30-year Boulder resident. They never seen anything like this. This is different. You're gonna get angry incels in the chat. It's just gonna happen. We ignore them or we block them. This stream ain't for you incels. This stream ain't for you fascists. This stream ain't for you simps. This stream ain't for you bitch-made motherfuckers who wanna kneel to kings. It's not for you. So I don't know what else to tell you. We out here. Nobody's fucking with Denver. Nobody's fucking with Boulder. Nobody's fucking with LA. I don't know where y'all live. I'm sorry if you live somewhere where that's not true. But out here, ain't nobody buying into your fake little bullshit. The little propaganda, state regime, media, TV, WWE production, failed assassination attempt, my ass bullshit. None of us are falling for it. None of these people are falling for it. I put my money on all these people over y'all. All these people over the fascist simps. Fuck Donald Trump. Michael Brazil, thank you. Much love from the people of Boulder to all people who believe in the golden rule, who believe in liberty and justice for all, who believe in democracy. And it's fuck everybody who kneels to fascists. It's fuck people who play dumb with fascists. It's fuck people who belittle fascism. And it's everybody else unite and take action. Yeah.
Hell yeah, homie!
You guys are only gonna get action like that from Love and Liberty, I'll tell you right now. Ain't nobody else running down the middle of the street for ya. Let's go. Run that last clip back in slow-mo. Run it back in slow-mo. Just gonna post up here at Broadway and Canyon for a minute, catch up with the chat, show you guys what's going on. The only reason there aren't skyscrapers blocking our views to the mountains is because of liberals. The only reason that there's sidewalk and public space everywhere is because there's liberals. It's always been liberals in Boulder standing up to corporations, making it the city that it is, and it impacts even the beauty that you take in with your eyes. Because if I panned this way and corporations had their way, that would all be skyscrapers right there, just like in Denver. You wouldn't see anything but the New York, Denver, downtown skyscraper skyline. But because of liberals in Boulder since the 60s, you have this public space, the open space in the mountains, the sidewalks and parks every block. That's because of Democrats. That's because of liberals. And so MP, if you don't get it, that's just a little tiny sliver of what it's about. A tiny, tiny little part. All right, we're gonna jog back to Pearl Street. We're gonna jog. We're moving fast. Let's go, let's go, let's go. It's too real. It's too real. You get it now, MP? That's what it's about. That's what it's about right there. So it's dying out on Pearl Street. We're gonna run all the way back the other way. So it was supposed to end at 1 o'clock. So this is all kind of extracurricular, I would say. Yo, people who laugh at human rights are just disgusting. Just disgusting. I'm not trying to go back and forth with them. Just calling it what it is. It's nasty. It's that small dick energy. I need to hurt somebody else to make myself feel big type energy. Immigrants are welcome here. Everybody's welcome here. Boulder making all decent people proud today. Boulder stands for justice, democracy, human rights, equality, true liberty, science, the environment, Not simping for an obese, soft, weak, cowardly, spoon-fed, sociopathic, orange-painted little bitch who wants to be a king. No, there is no actual man. Like, you can't call yourself a man and support Donald Trump. You cannot do it. You can't do it. He is everything the opposite of what we teach young men to do, to be men, to be manly, to be masculine. And you guys are all playing pretend because you think it's a high school sports rivalry. Because you put money over integrity. Because you put a little bit of tax savings, which means you don't even have a good CPA. You don't even understand how finances or taxes or economics even work. But you get roped into this right-wing bullshit about money, and you still choose to put money above human decency and human lives. I got nothing but disrespect for you. Hey, there's a lot of dudes who suck on men's penises who would dog walk you, son. Let's not pretend we're not in your little delusional safe space. Most gay men in Boulder would absolutely dog walk you in a boxing gym, an MMA ring, in the middle of the park, whatever you want. What delusional la-la land are you living in? Look, you got fucking MAGA Mike Johnson with his little soft turkey neck. You got Donald Trump, like, couldn't pick up a 10-pound weight without his heart going pop. Who you think you're talking to? You're crazy. Yes, most men who suck penis are 1,000 times more manly than a man who would ask that question, and definitely Donald Trump. Nah, MP, neither one of us are confused. You support evil, and you simp for bitch-made, draft-dodging, sexual-abusing, felony fraudsters, and I support the Constitution of the United States of America and all human beings over money. We're not confused. We know who each other are. We're not the same. We're different people. We know who you are. And we're done going back and forth. We're done playing the games. It's time to organize and take action. Yeah, East Coast Kev, you're like lazy and apathetic. I get it, dog. Enjoy the stream. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, that's lazy. It's lazy and spineless if you want to get into it. It's lazy, it's spineless, it's disrespectful, it's inhumane. I could probably keep going, but I think you get my point. Y'all will see when it touches your lives. When it touches your lives directly, then you're gonna be flipping, doing the 180. And I don't have time for it. Hopefully other people in your lives will. I don't have time for it. If you stand for Trump right now, I want nothing to do with you, point blank, period. Will I interact with you? Yes. But I want you to know that I disrespect you. And I would not choose to interact with you. Anybody who supports evil, anybody who laughs at deporting good, innocent people, anybody who laughs at the destruction of the rule of law, democracy, ignoring judges' orders, letting sexual predators walk free, pretending like you weren't all screaming about the Epstein list. That's what it is. Every time any of you right-wing people say anything, I'm just gonna say Epstein list. You guys explain why he's not releasing the Epstein list, and we could talk about something else. You're disgusting. Anybody who even apologizes for him in any way disgusts me. You don't have to wonder where I stand. I'm not one of these channels who's gonna try to perform for you so that you stay subscribed to me and click on my videos. I'm gonna tell you how I feel. I'm gonna tell you how Boulder feels. I'm gonna give you the truth, and we can talk about it, but we're not playing dumb. The riot is the rhyme of the unheard. The riot is the rhyme of the unheard. The riot is the rhyme of the unheard. I'm tempted to run up the hill and see if the college kids are doing anything up on the hill, but if I run all the way up there and there's nothing going on up there, that would be not so cool. All right, we're gonna do one more walkthrough and then I'm gonna call it a stream. I just wanted to show you guys the No Kings protest in Boulder. It ended at 1 o'clock, but people are still out here. People driving through, showing love. All ages, the whole community. If you look at the beginning of the stream, it was packed all the way down the street, both sides, all the way to Pearl Street, all the way to Arapahoe, spreading a block up and down Canyon. Yeah, you can see at the beginning of the stream for the first 10, 15 minutes, it was packed, but I got here late, so it's been over since 1 o'clock. People are still out here. I'm gonna walk through one more time. I'll cut the stream when we get to Pearl Street. We are approaching Canyon on Broadway, heading north. So if you look at a map, you find Arapahoe and Canyon. I'm walking from Arapahoe to Canyon, down Broadway. The next stoplight you see is Canyon. Then after that, we'll be heading across Walnut and then Pearl Street. And I'll say goodbye to you guys on Pearl Street. We'll get one last look at Pearl Street. And I will bid you all a happy and productive and beautiful rest of the day. L.R. Lando. I'm not sure how to pronounce your handle, but thank you. Much love. Much love. So yeah, this whole sidewalk was packed. That whole area was packed. You guys can scrub to the beginning of the feed and see how many people showed up in the middle of a Saturday to let their voices be heard on a day that the weakest, softest, most pathetic, vile, loser piece of shit to ever hold the presidency is having a little military parade to try to make himself feel strong and manly because he's never felt either of those things in his entire life. And he's got to spend the taxpayers' money, flaunt the taxpayers' science, technology, as if he had anything to do with any of it. As if he wasn't a multiple-time draft-dodging, bitch-made fucking coward of a trust fund baby. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck anybody who supports Donald Trump. Fuck anybody who apologizes for Donald Trump. Thank you, Jan. A lot of people are fed up, and people like me, I don't need to hear the little liberal talking heads on YouTube every day clutching their pearls over the most recent heinous bullshit this fucking clown has said. I don't need to hear it every day. I already know. I don't need to try to persuade people who've planted their flag in evil proudly for years. I don't need to associate with them. I don't need to argue with them. I don't need to go back and forth with them. I need to unite and organize with all of the people you saw here today if you watched the beginning of this video that showed up in Boulder. That's what we all need to be focused on. Building this community, uniting, taking action. Arguing with these fools, with these sociopaths, is like trying to gamble in a casino. It's a rigged game they want you to play to steal your attention. That's the rake that the house gets. They get your attention, they get your time, they get your psychological energy, so you don't do things like we did today. It's time to wake up, stop playing their game, stop playing a game somebody else made you play and perform in that you never agreed to, and unite with good people and set your own rules and make the society that you want to live in. That's how Boulder has been since the 1960s. That's why you have this pedestrian mall and all these open spaces. That's why you don't have skyscrapers. That's the highest a building can get because of Democrats, because of liberals refusing to allow corporations to have their way with Boulder ever. Your city could be the same way. You guys, a lot of you guys are letting absolute cowards and morons and abject fucking evolutionary losers run your cities and your governments and your states. And you either need to stand up and do something about it or come join us. I saw a ton of CU students, but I didn't go up onto the hill. I didn't go to the university, so I can't speak for what was going on up there. But I saw tons of, there's still a lot of students out here. If you watch from the beginning of the stream, you'll see the most diverse representation of the crowd when it was its biggest. I got here as the rally was ending, maybe for the last 30 minutes of it. So, but it was absolutely packed, this whole area. All anybody has to do to see is just scrub to 5 minutes into the video. Scrub to 5 minutes into the video and you'll see what it was like, peak crowd. Now everybody's concentrating down at Broadway and Canyon. Crowd is thinning out. I'm gonna go home. I got things to do today. I'm just here to document a historical day in Boulder because I just live right down the street, and that's what we're gonna do on this channel, whether it's football, whether it's news. I was out of town when matter of fact, we can walk by where that act of terrorism happened so you guys can see the relation to where we are. I'll show you guys because I got an extra few minutes. But we were out of town when that happened, and I'm not trying to cover tragedies or anything like that, but anything going on in Boulder, I'm gonna come down here and go live for you guys, for anybody who wants to tune in to Boulder. I love sharing. I love living in Boulder. I love sharing Boulder with people who've never been here, with people who lived here and moved away, people who went to school here and moved away, showing how the city's changed, how it hasn't changed, etc., etc. So that's what we're gonna be doing. After we cross into the next block, we'll be at the courthouse, and that's where the firebombing happened. Thank you, Jan. I was really proud of Boulder today. Anybody scrolling to the beginning of the video, first 10 minutes, first 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes, you'll be really, really proud of Boulder and how Boulder showed up today.
Good job, buddy. Good job.
So we're walking over to the memorial where the firebombing happened in front of the courthouse here. Any given Saturday or Sunday, I would have probably been out here just with my family, walking around doing something, and we just happened to be out of town. And I never thought something like that would happen in Boulder. The memorial was right there. There's commercial music playing, so we're gonna turn around, but that's where it happened, right there. All right, y'all, we're gonna wrap up the stream. Maybe walk one more block back to Broadway. I'm gonna go home, and I'm working on something big for the channel right now. But anytime we have a live event, it doesn't take anything to just pick up the gimbal, run down the street, turn on the live stream. Anytime something's going on, really excited about football starting next year to take my mind off of everything that's going on in the real world. Not that football isn't the real world, but all of the sports and games seem less important in light of our brothers and sisters being handcuffed by masked, unmarked Gestapo agents and kidnapped and sent away where their families don't even have any idea where they've gone to. When they're being productive members of society, peaceful members of society, when that's going on, when things like this are going on, it really puts sports in perspective for me. And I still love sports. I love football. Nothing's gonna change with my coverage this year. Still gonna be live at all the pep rallies, all the buff walks, all the pre-games, all the away games, as many as possible at least. But in the meantime, we're gonna talk about real life too. And that's just what it is. That's how it's gonna be. This channel is called Love and Liberty for a reason. I always say it's bigger than football. Today is definitely bigger than football. All right, y'all. No more Taco Tuesdays. Susie, much love. Good to see you. East Coast Kev, the riot is the rhyme of the unheard. I'm not going back and forth with people playing dumb. That's for another channel to pretend that that's not idiotic. Anybody can watch the video of today. You want to call that a riot? You're kneeling for a dude who is a multiple draft dodger throwing himself a military parade. That's you, East Coast Kev. You're simping for a dude who dodged the military with everything he had and then threw himself a military parade. Your dude is Epstein's bestie, East Coast Kev. That's your guy. So we don't need to talk about it. I know who you are, you know who I am. Nothing else needs to be said. It's a right to burn the flag. As a Marine, it is anybody's right to burn the flag. Did you serve, East Coast Kev? If you did, you wouldn't be saying that. Anybody who served knows that, is it gonna hurt my heart if you burn the flag? Yes. But it is your right as an American to do so. And that is your free speech. And you want to simp for a sexual assaulter who was best friends with Epstein, who dodged the draft and threw himself a military parade. That's you, bro. That's you. That's your guy. You're Epstein's bestie guy. That's you. You voted for a multiple 10-time felon. You sound stupid. You're talking about felonies. You elected a felon. Y'all are clowns. I got time to tell you about it. If you want to talk about it, we can talk about it. Supporting a man who dodged the military as if his life depended on it, throwing himself a military parade, that's you. Epstein's bestie, that's you. So y'all, I'm gonna take my own advice. I'm not playing dumb with people who've shown us that they're evil. I'm not going back and forth with people who support Epstein's best friend. I'm not going back and forth with people who support a draft dodger, sexual assaulting felon who throws himself a military parade. We don't need them. We don't need to be their friends. We don't need their clicks. We don't need their views. We don't need nothing from them, y'all. You don't need them in your life. You need to scroll back to 5 minutes or 10 minutes into this video, and that's the people you need in your life. You need to find you more of those people, argue with fucking demons and morons and fascist little simp incels as little as possible. They don't get our time. They don't get the narrative. They don't get to play games with us. It's over. That happened. That was years we did that, y'all. For years, we gave them all the good arguments. They're playing games now because they're evil people who are sociopathic and don't care what happened to their good brothers and sisters. They put money over humanity. There's nothing to argue about with those people. That's right, Steve. It's all falling apart. They use media, like look into how Pete Hegseth organized the Trump event that he did. I forget which which army base he was just at. The name of it is escaping me right now. They literally screened out anybody who wasn't a diehard Trump fan. They screened out anyone who was overweight, and they put sycophants in army fucking uniforms behind a draft dodging bitch. And these little sea fucking monkey, sea lion, I don't even know the demons, clap for them. Clap for them, clap for them. We love the show, we love the absurdity, we love being evil, we love being bitch made. Don't play with them, y'all. Don't play with these people. Believe them and organize with good people. Organize with good people and take action. We're not playing dumb with these people anymore. And if y'all want to go back and forth with the people supporting Epstein's bestie, I'm not going to tell you not to, but I advise you not to. Years ago, I would have told you to try to speak sense into them. Years ago, I would have told you patiently debate them with logic and facts and humanity and rationality, but not anymore, y'all. They've shown us that they don't care. They've shown us that they kneel to evil. They've shown us that they have no spine to stand up and admit they were wrong when their fellow men are being victimized and kidnapped and deported with no due process. There's nothing to play around about anymore. We don't need to act surprised when they say these stupid fucking things like, how is Trump acting like a king? That's just meant to take your energy. It's not meant for an honest answer. Stop playing with them, please. Please. Message good people and ask what you can do to organize and unify and take action. Don't go back and forth with idiot demons on social media. They're literally vampires of your energy. They're literally harvesting your optimism, your love, your positivity. They're siphoning it off from you to replace attention that their family and friends will not give them. They join this party because this party is a magnet for the miserable. If you are miserable and nobody loves you, you can instantly be made manly, hero, brilliant, popular in MAGA. You just have to start parroting all the propaganda. And that's how they get these people. But y'all don't need to play with people like that. You need to unify and organize and take action with good people who already get it. Everybody's been divided. Society has been divided. We know where everybody stands. The time for debate is over. Orlando, they're deporting U.S. citizens in the northern states too, so I don't know what you're talking about. Kilmar Abrego Garcia, wasn't he? One of those guys was in Massachusetts. I mean, that's northern. It's happening everywhere. People need to stand up and say, enough. We support democracy. We support human rights. We support human decency. All right, y'all. I'm gonna cut the stream. We'll see you guys later. Hopefully, we'll be talking about some more positive news. I've got a huge positive project that I'm working on. It's why I haven't been making videos other than when there's a live event, I'm gonna live stream it because that's easy. But in the meantime, I'm working on a big project. It's bigger than just making a video. But you guys will find out very soon. Very soon. It is different than football, but it is Coach Prime related. So yeah, to all the people who love democracy, freedom, humanity, the environment, human rights, decency, the rule of law, I hope you all have a great day. To everybody who supports a bitch-made fascist, draft-dodging, sexual assaulting felon, I hope you have the day that you deserve. That's all I can say. And with that, peace out, y'all.